Welcome back to the show. The 2025 Laguna Woods Art Exhibition is on display now. And let me tell you, there are some fabulous pieces on display. I've got my eye on a few of them. Here to tell us more all about the exhibit, we welcome Elise Rothrock and Richard Anderson. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you guys?
Thanks for having me.
We've got some
Fantastic.
colorful hallways around here.
Yes.
I love them.
Yes, we do.
My goodness. Tell us all about this year's vendors, not the vendors, but the artists. How do they get involved? How do they contribute their pieces? Tell me how this all works.
We are blessed that Elise has let us have this show every year. And I forget when we started. I can't remember when we started. First year was 2016. A wonderful woman in our art association, Docia Reed, pulls it together, and it's an all-year activity for her to get it together for us to do in January. So we always set it up in January. And we have the artists in our association submit pieces. This year it was juried, and we had 3 jurors from various colleges around the area. And the level of art this year is higher.
It's phenomenal.
It's usually beautiful. This year it's really been honed down substantially. So we get the art from the artists in our studio, in our association, Laguna Woods Art Association.
And Richard, tell me, where are the artists from?
They all live in the village. We're all from everywhere, from wherever we.
But everything comes from artists who live here in the community.
Everything is from the Laguna Woods Art Association members.
That is it.
We have 400 members.
Incredible. And are some of them beginners? Are these lifelong artists?
Complete range.
Really?
We have beginners. We have about 15 classes a month in the studio, and the teachers and everyone in there are members of the association. So the teachers are very, very established. And we have people who've retired from Hallmark, for example.
Really? Is
Places
that
like
right?
that, Disney.
Wow.
So
Wow. So you have almost 150 new pieces on display.
right.
So if somebody was interested in making a purchase of one of the pieces, there's a place card by each piece of art, correct?
Correct.
And do they contact the artist directly?
The artist phone number is on the sign.
Mm-hmm.
You contact them directly, and then it goes through Docia and Elise so that we get the replacement.
And are all the pieces available for purchase?
Unless it's marked NFS or not for sale, but most of them are for sale, yes.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Do you have any favorite pieces out there, Elise?
I always do.
But you're not going to say, right?
No, I'm always blown away just by the level of
It's incredible.
skill and creativity that this show brings to the community center. It's just wonderful, and it's always so well received.
And so this is a year annual turnover.
Yes.
And how long does it take?
No, it again varies.
Varies.
You could do it in a couple weeks.
Wow.
Others might take 3 weeks. So it might take 3
Mine might
months.
be open-ended.
I'm closer to a 2-month kind of guy.
What do you like to paint?
Right now, I love to paint portraits. I like to paint in oil. I started in acrylics. I've only painted for 2.5 years. So
These are just absolutely incredible pieces we're looking at here. Guests can vote for one single favorite piece of art, right?
Yes.
And they have to vote by Monday, March 3rd.
That's correct. And the materials for voting are in the hallway behind the concierge desk, right in front of the elevators.
What does the winner get after they're announced on March 7th?
They get a major ego boost.
A major award.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's in there, but this year we have best of show. We have first place, second place, third place, and then each of the 3 judges chose an honorable mention. So we have 7.
7 awards to give away.
Yes.
And one of the artwork pieces will be featured on the cover of the Village magazine.
That's correct.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. How exciting.
It's so exciting. It really is. It's one of the highlights of my year and my team's year.
I can
to be
see
able
why.
to do this.
I mean, such beautiful things to work with. So we were talking a little bit before the show started. So the turnover is if somebody buys a piece of art, we don't want to leave the wall blank. What happens if somebody purchases the art, they want to take it home with them? How is that replaced? How does that process work?
Well, we'd like, since the inception of the show up until May 1st, interested parties are welcome to contact the artist and express interest, maybe even make a purchase, but just so that the community can enjoy the show as an installation. Just for those first few months, we ask that the paintings stay in place, but anytime after May 1st, people who purchase artwork can take it home. And then, of course, anytime after May 1st, they can take something with them pretty much right away, however they work it out with the artist.
So it gives the community, everybody in the community, a chance to take a look at all of the
Exactly.
exhibits.
To see it how it was envisioned or intended by the association.
Right, right.
And by our curator.
Oh, well, you all have done a fabulous job. How many have been sold so far?
2.
How
2
many
weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last year, we saw a phenomenal amount of sales, which is just wonderful and really a testament to how involved residents become, invested they become in the exhibit, and they find something that speaks to them and they want to take it home and make it their own and enjoy it in perpetuity.
How many pieces are originally submitted?
I think we had like 160, 170 pieces.
And how many made it to the exhibit?
I think it's 140, somewhere between 140 and 150.
Pretty significant. Are there any themes that you have for the year?
This year, the styles were even more varied. We have 2 pieces that are fabric. They're fantastic rock star pieces of famous rock stars, but they're made out of fabric. They're very mixed media. And then we have another one that is 9 squares that are connected that make a very large piece, or 9 individual pieces. They're the most unusual that jump out.
Sounds very interesting. I'll have to go on a scavenger hunt and find that one.
Definitely.
Tell our viewers, where are the pieces located? Exactly.
They are pretty much evenly distributed among the first and the third floors, and there are also 7 pieces in the boardroom as well. So people who'd like to see those items when the boardroom isn't in use, they just need to ask the concierges for access to the boardroom, and they can go in and check them out.
Fantastic.
It's like we brought Clubhouse 4, where these pieces are created. We brought the Clubhouse here to the community
You
center.
absolutely did. You absolutely did. Now, Richard, you're having a white elephant sale. This is taking place Saturday, March 8th, 9:30 to 1:30 in the art studio at Clubhouse 4. So it's new and used art supplies, right? Proceeds go to the local arts program for Laguna Woods Village Charities. I think you'd mentioned that you had given charity to one of the elementary schools in the area.
Right. Throughout the year, we get donations. We ask for donations, but we get a lot of donations. Many people move out of here. We cull through that and get the best of the products, and then have this year. So we collect things for a whole year and then sell them.
Okay.
And then we decide which organization we're going to give the money to. last year it was an elementary school in Laguna Hills right behind Laguna Woods, so
Fantastic.
felt very much like it was in the community.
Absolutely.
So-
Well, will be soon.
Yeah.
Gives those little guys a head start, right? That's great. So just want to mention that all of this is also made possible by the Maintenance and Construction Committee and staff.
Yes, a lot of VMS staff work together to, the painters come in, they prep the walls, they patch, they paint, a blank canvas wall, so to speak.
Right.
And then I and my staff will go through everything and try to visualize where we think items should go. And they help me out. This isn't their first rodeo, which is a good thing because I became incapacitated halfway through, deciding where everything was going to go.
So it's overwhelming.
Normally it's such a fun task to do. It's just so vibrant and creative. And but this time, a nature hike took me down, so they stepped up and helped out. But yes, my team, maintenance and construction, and also the concierge team at the front desk, they all do a fabulous job to facilitate this show and make it accessible to everybody.
Fantastic. Oh. Well, we're very thankful to walk down the hallways and see such beautiful pieces.
Thank you.
Elise, Richard, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are watching This Day on Village TV. We'll be back after these messages.